World, welcome back to Radical Investors, where we talk about stocks, crypto, AI, and all the ways how to make the money. I'm Wasu.
I'm Ahmed.
And today we're talking about Adidas bending the knee to King Kanye.
Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. When you do that, it helps us grow. Look guys, we go over Adidas and Kanye West a lot on this channel. We're big fans. We were big fans of the brand Adidas. We are still kind of Kanye West fans, you know. It's a roller coaster ride with him.
That's what it is.
But some interesting news. The Adidas stock has been falling off of a cliff since they decided to part ways with Kanye West, the number one creator in the world, the number one essentially influence in the world, makes Kim Kardashian, makes Adidas. This guy is a very, very powerful figure. And when they stepped away from him, their influence just kind of went away completely. So they eventually had to bend the knee to King Kanye, and that's what they did. They're back working with him to sell the remaining supply of Yeezy shoes that they have.
Yeah, so that's where they currently are in their deal, in their comeback season. Is they're gonna quote unquote sell the remaining supply. They're gonna donate a portion of that to charity. What it sounds like is just some interim talk for a future collaborations, for future. It almost seems like they're still finalizing future business, and they're just dealing with what's happening right now, so they can send out a good signal to stockholders, so they don't continue to panic and continue to drop the stock. What Adidas realized in this 3 months of wokeness was that they are not as relevant as they thought they were, and the brand, the individual that's Kanye is bigger than them, and they realized it hard, and like my brother said, they've been in the knee.
I mean, kids nowadays have more attachment to the influencer than the brand, right? And that's what a lot of these legacy brands don't understand, right? They, for whatever reason, Adidas thought that people were coming to Adidas for Adidas and not Kanye West, which is absolutely crazy. So they learned that lesson, and we're glad that they learned that lesson. I think, like Hamid said, I think this step is the first step in them kind of reconciling that relationship with Kanye West. What I think is going to see is kind of a loose partnership where they both can make money off of a deal, right? It's good for Adidas, it's good for Kanye West. Now,
and look, there's a demand. That's the thing that was so, it's like there's a massive demand for these products, you know. There still is demand. That's what Adidas is realizing. So it's like they have to serve their stockholders properly, right there, and stakeholders. Like the demand is there. And this person did not commit a crime.
No.
So there is no like justification. Now, different people might feel different ways about that, but that's nothing new from anything else, right? So there's no legal ground really for how that deal even went out. I think any rational thinking person, right, and we're all rational thinking people here, could say some of the things that Kanye West was saying was out of bounds. Completely.
You know, Mr. H, you know, the German H is cool because he had cool shoes. It's just stupid, right? It's really dumb when you sit down and you think about that certain group of people. The trauma, right, is similar to when he said slavery was a choice. It's like, you know, let's do not sit here and diminish what
anybody's,
you know what I'm saying?
Trauma, right?
You know, so
slavery was a choice back then.
Exactly, because it's not being woke to say this happened in real life, and I'm not going to touch that nerve. But then the Dorier, Santa's crying. I'm gonna cut some of that out. I don't want to get into the wokeness shit. Let's look at it. So
just kind of just
So that's good. There's good timing, Santa.
It's on time.
Santa's waking up.
Oh, she goes to the door?
Yeah.
That's funny.
She goes to the door. She opens it up. She opens up the thing.
Nasli does. She always like wakes up around midnight. Yeah. But she's weirdo. She will like stare. She doesn't say. It's weird. It's like I think she's almost like she might still be daydreaming, bro. Because she doesn't talk. She doesn't say anything.
That's great. That's creepy.
Yeah, it's super creepy. It's really creepy. Like and then the TV's on. She's just fucking stargazing at the TV and shit. You know, it's like they're probably in that like I don't know. She's like probably in that hypno sleep. Anyway, yeah. So
yeah. All right. Two. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So Adidas has rectified their relationship with Kanye West. We'll see where that goes. Adidas continues to make one step forward and one step back.
Yeah.
So a very interesting thing that's happening in pop culture that's sinking its way into corporate culture and stock prices and things of that nature is wokeness, and that's the only way to say it.
Yeah. There's a lot of so what recently Adidas, they recently came out with a new swimwear line, right? And it was
so they came up with a new swimwear line for women, and they decided to have all trans or mostly trans women modeling for that swim line. The uproar obviously on social media was swift. To me, this makes no sense, right? If you have a line specifically for trans women, I understand that, right? And I get that, and obviously they need space and products and fashion too. But to have things that are supposed to be specifically for women,
right, and to like plug in.
Yeah, and then to have trans women take that spot, that modeling spot, to me is just completely ridiculous. And I don't think we're the only ones that think that. I think most people think that, hence the backlash. We saw a major backlash with Bud Light. We saw major backlash with Nike when they also put the same figure that Bud Light put on their can in a campaign that's supposed to be aimed at women. And I think it's kind of diminishing what womanhood is, right? And diminishing women. I mean, like, again, trans women and trans men are fantastic and phenomenal people, but they deserve their own lane, right? It's not in the natural born biological woman lane,
exactly,
right? These are two different lanes, and they both can do their own thing.
You're free to, like, if that's your lifestyle and that's how you feel, that's fine. But that should not somehow now basically diminish another group of people, women, and just shit on their parade. It's we forget, like, just historically, just like how much strides we've made, like, even when we talk about female sports and Title IX and all, this thing is not even 50 years old. This is like a 30-year thing, and to try to again shit on their parade for your own calling, for your own movement of what the trans community has. It's just it's the same. It's like it's just not cool. It's just not cool, and it's not fair. And I'm actually, and it doesn't make any sense. And it's unfortunate right now. Just, I don't know. Society's in an interesting space because it's like, and I know this is being led by we're currently in America, so it's the American society, but it's just a lot of nonsense that's just putting facts away to the side. Like what are we, like, stop with the confusion.
And fear as well, because I know if you say something like what we just said, you might be labeled something phobic, phobic.
All that, but that's just it's like, crazy.
First of all, we're not scared of anything or anybody. That's number one.
Yeah.
We say we appreciate all cultures, all experiences, but you cannot step on other people's experiences and other people's lane. You know what I mean? And if you say we believe that trans women are a different type of woman, right? You can't say that a 30-year-old man who decides to transition, like this individual did, is the same type of woman as
that gives birth,
our mother, who spent 60 years on this earth as a woman, who was born as a woman.
Right.
those two things are not the same.
They're not the same.
And you don't have to be a professor at Harvard to understand those two things are not the same.
Let's not even, we got to cut that part even short, because it's like, to even go through this dissertation of having to even explain it is the crazy part. And I almost wonder if this is this commercial that came out is something that's being thrown out internationally. I doubt it, because we have family members, we're aware of what's going on collectively around the whole world, and this is these types of things is why the rest of the world is looking at America currently and laughing at America. Like, they're not taking us serious. They're really like they're really looking at this place like Looney Tunes. Hence why you see all of these other things springing off, where you've got BRICS and just other people, even the EU, to say, look, we're not going to wait for you guys to develop crypto. We're going to decide, and you're going to follow our plans. It's like we're seeing it in so many different spaces, how people are not looking to us as world leaders. And because we've got basics just all out of whack, because of whatever reasons, right? You want to go with the conspiracy theories and all of that, but
it's an interesting
whatever
time,
that reason is, it's just pure nonsense, dude. And again, it's just a slippery road, man, of this, where that stuff is going. And this, I don't know. I as individuals have to speak up, continue to voice their opinions fearlessly, and if boycott comes out from these different things, it's already going on, right? So
that's why I said, again, one step forward, reclaiming that relationship with Kanye. Another step backward, doing this nonsense. But guys, what do you think, man? Are we off base? Let's have a discussion. We are free thinking, fearless, radical thinkers and investors here. We are not afraid to have conversations. We're not afraid to state our opinions. We love everybody here, but you have to respect boundaries in our opinion. If you disagree with that, hit that comment section. Let us know. As always, stay fearless. Happy hunting. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.